Welcome back to Breaking and Entering.
We are gonna tell you a fantastic fucking story.
Yeah.
While we fight me.
While we fight with Zubat will be good against this.
So we went away for a weekend. We
took a trip.
We took a little trip. It wasn't a far trip, but we just wanted to get away for the weekend and just kind of relax and get away from everything and, you know.
Mm-hmm. I do remember I was there.
Yeah, you were there. I forgot about that.
Isn't that messed up?
So we drove, we were what, an hour away?
Roughly, yeah.
About an hour. Just give or take. We were in the city and we were just gonna enjoy it. So we're gonna tell it a little bit out of order because we feel it's best told in that way.
It really hits.
Yeah.
When we tell it out of order. Which is unfortunate, but it is what it is.
So we arrived to the city and we're staying at a hotel. Now, mind you, it wasn't the nicest hotel we've ever. It wasn't a 5-star, hot tub in the room.
No, but that's not even like an accurate, because like when we were looking at pictures online, it looked very nice.
Yeah, it looked like it didn't look like 5-star at the Ritz or anything like that, but it looked like a nice hotel. It looked like
no different than any like other, just like a chill.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, I'm sorry. Continue.
But yes, the pictures looked fine. It had a kitchen, which we were really looking for because we didn't really want to eat out for every single meal that we were going to have that weekend. We ate out a lot anyway, but we wanted the option to cook. There
was a reason why we ate out a lot anyway.
Yeah. So I'll say we get into the city, we drive around a little bit waiting for our check-in. We go there, and this is the part that I'm going to omit right now, but something is happening. We should not have checked into our hotel room, but we did. So we thought, okay, we will try and tough it out. I'm sure we'll enjoy the room. We're in a nicer area. It's close to where we want to be. Everything is within a quick, 5 to 10 minute drive. So
did you see what I just did?
Yeah, you one-shot him, baby.
Woo!
And you're healing.
Let's go.
Nice, you're kicking my ass.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, we get into the room, and the room is nothing. Absolutely nothing like the pictures in the ad that we booked.
'Cause listen, we're not like stuffy people.
No, not at all.
Like it's not a big deal if like we said, like we're not staying at the Ritz, but we know that and it's fine.
Yeah. We weren't expecting, we were just expecting a room that was clean and was what was advertised.
Clean, yeah, what was advertised was clean. But so like imagine this, right? You roll up and it's not your beloved like hotel setup. It's like
quadplex villa?
like a quadplex villa setup, which is fine. I've stayed in those before. We've both stayed in those before. And that wasn't really so much the problem as it was like this little quadplex villa thing was just sort of like
falling
in the
apart.
Middle of a neighborhood and falling apart. Yeah, like there was literally like holes in the walls on the outside.
Yep.
And then it was like it just backed right up to like completely regular like apartment complexes. And it was like right next to a prison and like some other stuff. And we were just like,
yeah, I didn't realize that.
We were like, baby girl.
We walk up these rickety, creaky stairs that are definitely in need of repair.
Mm-hmm.
We get inside and we're like, oh, just please get us inside the room. Let's go sit down for a minute because it's been a day already. We get in. It is nothing that was advertised. The room, like the picture that we were shown, was not even close to the one we had seen.
Because, like, the pictures that we saw, it was, like, these big, really beautiful windows. It was, like, these really pretty, like, hardwood floors. It was, like, a big bed, like, a really cute, like, layout to the whole place.
And not, like,
and they had, like, a kitchen in it with,
not
like...
a great kitchen. Not
but
like
it had, like, updated
kitchen.
appliances
It had
and stuff.
appliances from this decade.
Yeah. Which when we got there... And, again, it's, like, it's not that big of a deal because, like, again, I've stayed places. There's places that we go to on a regular basis that it's like, these are appliances that are fully from, like, the 70s, whatever. But it was the fact that we got there and all the appliances were, like, definitely from, like, the 70s and not clean.
Yep.
Like, it was the microwave that has, like, the turn dial on it. And, like, the refrigerator was so loud. It sounded like a freaking, like... It sounded like there was a lawnmower inside the refrigerator. Like, it was that loud. It was just, like, constant, like whatever.
And it was obvious that they hadn't swept.
Yeah, they hadn't swept.
The
bathroom was dirty.
Had, like, not stains, but, like...
Well, it did have, like, rust stains all over, which, again, is, like...
Yeah.
But... I realize there's not, like, a ton they can do about that unless they're gonna, like, replace the whole thing. But it's, like... I don't know, we're paying to stay there, like, girl.
Well, and it was obvious that they, like, hadn't wiped it or anything.
They hadn't, like, washed anything.
There was, like, stains that could have easily been wiped off with a Clorox wipe.
Well, and there was, like, hair in the shower, too, which is, like, okay, you very obviously didn't clean the shower if there's still hair in here.
And the bed was, like, sort of made.
It was, like, half made. We were like, okay.
It was, like, the blankets were, like, made a little bit straight, and then somebody just kind of threw the pillows on the bed.
Yeah, it was, like, not...
Your fairy is, like...
Well, he's got a lot to see.
Yeah. All the while... Well, so we sit there, we're like... this is kind of bad. This is not what I paid for. This is not what was represented. I mean, I guess we'll sit with it. But then the more we sat there, the more we thought about it, we're like...
Well, no. And this is where it's a good place to go back to the original reason why we should have never checked in.
Yes. So I'll go through the timeline.
And you're gonna hear what we said, and you're gonna be like, why the F would you even go ahead and check in? Because we're stupid, okay?
Yeah.
We were like, hope. It's not their fault.
Yeah.
They weren't in control of that situation. Mm-hmm. Maybe it's fine.
So we arrive to the hotel a little bit early. We'll call it 20 minutes early. And we're like, well, we don't wanna you know, be like those people that show up early. I'm sure it would have been fine if we went and were like, hey, we're early, can we check in?
Yeah.
But we're like, no, we don't want to do that. So we pull out and we just go drive around for a little while. And we pull into this little, like, strip mall place, and there are 3 cop cars sitting next to each other, seemingly having a conversation. I'm like, okay, that's fine, that's normal. We're in a city, so that's not, like, out of the ordinary. So we're driving around, and as we're about to, like, leave and go back to the hotel, we see all 3 cop cars peel out of this parking lot and head towards our hotel. And I'm like, oh, that's interesting. Let me go. Let's maybe we can see something. So I follow them, and then we keep driving. We're like, okay, we're getting close to the hotel. I wonder if it's near the hotel, or maybe like because there's like a city strip or there's like a main street type road just past the hotel. We get closer and closer. I'm like, we're at the hotel. Oh, they pulled into the hotel. Oh, there's like 6 cop cars. Oh, there's dogs. Oh, there's guys running around. This is a drug bust at our hotel, happening right next to the place that we're going to be staying.
And then we literally, like, we just, like, pulled in and parked. Because when we first got there, the cop cars were just kind of, like, parked, and they were just sitting out there, and we're like, okay, we don't really know what's going on.
Was there, like, a person yelling at the receptionist, or... There was
literally, like, nothing going on. Yeah, but we were like, I don't know, maybe there's, like, something, or, like, maybe they're staying here or something, like, we don't know, like, what's going on.
Or some people just being loud,
as we're sitting there, they all get out, they, like, get the dog out, and they, like, all go up to, like, one of the buildings and be like, okay, we're coming in, whatever, you know, like, you can hear them, like, pounding on the door and, like, doing whatever, and we're like, we need to move, because we're parked, like, directly in front of the building that they were going into. So
I backed up, and I was, like, trying to, like, not look suspicious, like, oh, I'm here also with them, but I'm pulling away, just taking a look. So I just backed into the part across from it, so at least we were away from there.
Which was great.
And at this point, you're like, I don't want to be near here at all. I want to go. And I'm like, it'll be fine. It's fine. So we go in to this little, like, reception building, which is separate from all these little villas. Lo and behold, there's 2 cops standing in there and a guy sitting down And they're questioning him right in front of us.
Just right in front of us.
Like, they didn't like, oh, let's go off to the side. There's people that are staying here. We don't want to, like, cause a scene and do... Like, no, just right in front of the desk.
Right in the middle of the thing. And the receptionist is like, oh, you guys here to check in? Like, whatever. Like, acted like nothing was happening whatsoever.
Now,
we're like...
I don't want to be, like, the judgy... Like, oh, they're... Like, but... There are steps that you take in this sort of business where it's like... You calm it out, you reassure them, like, yes, this is just, there was a small thing that happened, everything is fine, they didn't find, like, nothing violent happened, but no, they just, like, totally ignored it.
Completely ignored it. They were just like, yeah, anyway, come on in.
I've said in previous episodes that I worked in the service industry, I worked in the movie theater. The little training I did receive was reassuring guests that they were in a safe environment. That was the one, like, you need to make sure that they feel welcome and safe when they're at the movie theater.
We felt welcomed. We did not necessarily feel safe when they were literally questioning, like, a suspect and be like, you need to tell us who's in this room and, like, if they're armed or not or whatever. And we're just like, okay.
But we also didn't want to be like, yeah, no. We wanted to still give the room a shot, so then we go there.
Because, right, it's not their fault that something was going on at the hotel. Like maybe it's, like, fine, but then it was like the combo of, like, oh, this is actually, like, hella sketchy.
Yep.
And, like, there's literally a drug bust going on and, like, whatever. And, like, we're stupid. What can we say? We're stupid. So then we were up in our room and we called my mom because we were children. We're like, we're scared.
Well, we just wanted to make sure.
We
wanted to make sure
that we weren't
overreacting.
Overreacting, yeah. Because you know how you grow up sometimes and then you're like, I can't tell if I'm being cautious and responsible or if I'm being paranoid and crazy.
Yeah. So we wanted a third opinion.
We needed a third opinion.
So we called her and she's like, yeah, you need to guys go. You guys need to go down there and ask
get the F out of there.
I had been considering being like, what can we do here? Is there another location but I didn't want to stay there at all.
Oh my god, was that you or the dog?
What? Probably the dog.
Oh my god.
I haven't farted in a while. I haven't farted since last episode.
You're so funny.
But yeah, so then we went in, we're like, hey, we don't feel safe here. We would like to check out. Is there anything we can do? We got that all figured out. And then your mom called. We're like driving around in this city that we're like, oh, we want to get away for the weekend.
It was a big enough city, and we had kind of been looking at our phones, like, there was a ton of hotels up there. So we're like, we could really, like, realistically, we could go, like, pretty much anywhere and just be like, hey, can we get, like, a room for the weekend?
But still, it's like the beginning of our weekend and we're like trying to find a hotel.
And we're like traumatized. And I've been wearing a heart monitor situation since, like, being in the hospital, whatever. And oh my god, when we were up there, I was just like, yeah, my heart rate's like 140 something right now. It, like, did not come down for, like, an hour. So, like, after we got into, like, a good hotel. Mm-hmm. But
we got into...
we were shaken.
Probably one of the best situations for us to happen to
absolutely.
us, though, we got a hold of a hotel that was very nice. It had a pub, it had a restaurant, it had nice rooms. The staff there was excellent. They're like, oh my gosh, you guys should not have to deal with that. Come stay with us. We'll give you a discount.
And the lady was just such a, like, wine. She was such a, like, yeah, like a wine aunt. She was just like, oh my god, get in here. I'll take care of you. Here's some wine on the house. Like, you're fine. You're safe here. Like, whatever. And she was like, oh my god, I'm just so glad you guys are here and you're, like, safe and, like, everything's okay. Mm-hmm. And it was just, like, she even, like, let us go up and, like, look at the rooms and, like, pick which room we were gonna have. Because she was like, I realized you were just in, like, a really traumatizing situation. And we're like, yeah, we kind of were. But she was just, like, the nicest person in the whole world. She was so nice.
And we got her flowers.
We did get her flowers.
She was so nice. Oh, Linda.
Oh, Linda.
Linda.
Now we're doxing her.
Oh, yeah. Linda from... I'm going to bleep out this part so that it sounds like that we're describing it.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah. So, keep that in mind, I suppose.
Should there come a time where we feel more safe about letting people know about our location, we will definitely let them know about this hotel because they took very good care of us. They had excellent service. And we felt very safe and at home.
I'm gonna die.
Don't die.
Well, I'm not doing it intentionally.
Is that fire?
No, that was acid.
Oh.
Acid. We using the acid.
Don't let Snakelepus die. Jeez.
I'm doing my best.
You trying to kill my Pokemon?
I'm doing my best.
But yeah, other than that, we had a very fantastic weekend. We went to Dave & Buster's.
Yeah, Dave & Buster's slaps. We spent way too much money there.
Yeah.
But I got a super cool salt lamp.
And I got the dinosaur hand thing.
Put up a picture of the dinosaur hand.
The dinosaur.
Put him up.
I named him Jones, and Jackie loves him. Oh, right.
Does he? Does he love him?
He gives him. I said, "Give us a kiss," and he gives him a little kiss.
That's such like Schmidt energy.
Yeah.
Give your brother a kiss. He likes.
Oh, he
it.
likes it. It's just a
Give
picture.
him a kiss. Yeah. They know. They know.
Mm-hmm.
They know. Our viewers would not have come to watch this show without watching the prequel.
Yeah.
The prequel.
The prequel to
New Girl.
Before you go to our channel and watch our binge B&E playlist, which obviously you're watching from right now, you need to watch all of New Girl.
You need to watch all of New Girl. It's very important. It will inform about 10% of our comedy.
Yeah.
And that's it. That's all I've got. I don't know what to do.
I haven't been paying attention to this, to you playing this game at all.
Oh, hey, guess what? Me neither. Someone died, I think. Who knows?
Me?
Yeah, probably. Oh, yeah, I did kick your shit in.
Oh, thanks.
You're welcome.
Nice.
I do what I can.
Snufkin
Yeah.
is level 19. When does he evolve? He doesn't evolve.
Who? Snufkin? Yeah, that's my Snufkin. What is that? An Eevee.
Yeah. Well, we will fight this guy next time.
Next time. Don't stay at sketchy hotels,
Yeah.
kids.
Do not be afraid to say,
book
I don't
through
want to stay
a
here.
third-party booking service.
Yeah, book directly through the hotel's website, and if it is terrible, don't be afraid to say, I don't want to stay here. Moral of the story.
Bye.
Bye.